Welcome to another Little walkthrough. I'm back at it with Dragon's Dogma 2. I do want to say thanks for tuning in. I appreciate a lot of support. All the members of the Rebel family, appreciate you guys. And yeah, we are back at it, pretty much picking up where we left off, where we do have to approach the False Sovereign. It's going to be at the palace, but you do have to do it at nighttime. So for now, it seems like a quest that I can't really do at this particular moment. But you do need some clothes and things like that. If you don't already have the masquerade outfit, the captain's gonna give you the mask, but if you do need the clothes, you can find it in this location. I believe they do have a chest up here. See if I can remember where that chest is. So they do have the shirt right here, and see if we could get the pants. That wasn't supposed to happen.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
Here we go. This is a ring, not what I'm looking for. Here it is. And these are the pants. So the pants is in here. The shirt is in here. And you should have your masquerade outfit. I currently have two because I found the other one in the castle. But if you don't have your masquerade fit, that's pretty much where you could get it. It's just going to be this and this. And you'll pretty much just take this stuff off. If you want to wear the ring, you can. It doesn't make a difference. But that's going to be your masquerade fit. So you do just have to wait till nighttime. And the masquerade party is not every night, but on some nights. So let's see if we could do the masquerade mission right now. Just give me a second. So the best thing to do, get some rest.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Let's get to the house, get some rest. Looks like we had a visitor. Captain Brant. Feel free to pause it if you want to read this stuff. But it looks like he gave us a new sword. Check the sword out. Looks like it's a better sword than what I was already using. So this is a good gift. Nice. So I'll be using this moving forward. Let's deposit most of the things that we don't need. You always want to have an empty pack, or at least a pack that's not past light. I think light is about as heavy as you want to be when you're moving around in this game. Anything above that is a bit much. Try to keep all of my players light, but this traveling camp stuff, you got to have at least one, so it does make things a little bit complicated. All right, let's get some rest. Keep it moving.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Nice. Nice. So full disclosure, I wanted to test something out by using my pawn on my other player. That way I was able to see if this transfer system actually worked. so it does actually work, which is pretty dope. If you wanted to, you could really receive a lot of dope gear from other players in the game. I was curious to know if the things that I send, if it actually does go over to the other account, and it does. So that's pretty awesome. I managed to acquire some new material and gear for my pawn without really having to do anything. Since I did play through the game previously, I do have a lot of gear on my other account that I don't really use. So things that, you know, my level 50, which might be in the 60s now, has accomplished. I have a lot of stuff that I don't really use or need on that player that I was able to transfer over through my pawn over to this player. So that's pretty dope. I never thought that it would actually work, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So note to self, or note to you guys, if you do have friends who played the game and they feel like helping you guys out, they always could use your pawn as a transfer system in order to get you some new stuff, help you on your journey, things like that. Pretty dope to me. Keep it moving. It's always good to set some type of quest. That way, at least you're able to get certain things done when other players hire your pawn. It might be difficult to get all of these badges and things like that on your own, but at least other people who decide to hire your pawn, they'll be helping you out on their journey as well. And setting a quest is a good incentive for people to hire your pawn in general. All right, it's got a new trophy. Wish upon the rift.
I fought many battles in my journey, but the thrill of felling a colossal foe goes unmatched.
The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
All right, doesn't seem like a masquerade is happening tonight. Like it's one of those nights where nothing's really happening, so unlucky. Looks like I'm gonna have to try again another night.
I regret to inform you that there is no masquerade scheduled for today.
That sucks. All right, let's try again another night. Go back, get some more rest, and then see if we can strike a lucky night where a masquerade is being held. This seems like it could be a little bit of a process. To be honest, the best use of your time is to do other missions instead of just waiting around for this one. It also is a good idea to explore the open world as opposed to just sticking to one thing. I'm just gonna stick to this mission for the sake of the video, but on my first playthrough, I definitely did a ton of things in this time while I was waiting for this mission to kick in. I do have like 4 or 5 different quests that I already have in this area, but there's so many other towns out there that it's really beneficial to explore in this game than it is to stick to one thing. All right, let's try it again. See if we are able to get the masquerade event to start. If it doesn't happen tonight, I'm just going to go do something else. There's no way I'm going to keep resting, waiting around for this masquerade.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost civility while you are within the masquerade hall.
All right, seems like a masquerade.
No far from your station, are you not? Once the day's work is done, light as iron.
Nice. So it seems like masquerade is going on now. Let's just walk around and talk to some people, see what they gotta say. And then we'll move on.
As I hear it, it turned from the high road only to
The Arisen
vanish.
has always been the
It was
mainstay
carrying
of
some
Dogma.
few dozen pawns at the time
Only
as
they
well.
are capable of repelling the dragon and
Strange
guiding us
tale
toward a brighter
indeed.
future. Not so for the
Yet
Queen
pawns
Regent
are
and her
oft
son.
called nomads. They
Fair
are
weather
transient
rules
creatures
for
by
both of them.
nature. They are
Should
wont to
war
vanish on
ever rot.
occasion, are they not?
Silence!
True, but pawns are not the only ones who employ ox carts. I cannot
right,
help but
of
worry
course.
that this business does
I
not
shall
bode
hold
well
my
for
tongue.
any of us.
This is a time of celebration. Once the Sovereign is fighting fit and returned to us, the peace of our kingdom will be aught but assured. Twould seem our Sovereign has recovered enough to walk. Word reached my ear that he would be attending, though I've yet to espy him.
No doubt he must first meet with the Queen Regent. Though mayhap he wishes not to show his face for aught, burned as it doubtless is, he has only just recovered from his glorious defeat of that dragon.
Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
Very interesting. Actually,
Fancy party hosted by the Arisen. You'd think he's feeling plenty merry by now.
Best mind that tongue afore you lose it.
Listen, I've seen my fair share of noble Arisen. Wastrels and curs, the lot of them.
This one's the genuine article. Surely you've heard tell of how he repelled the dragon in Melv.
Aye, and he's got grievous burns to show for it. I expect that's why he's been up listening to fancy songs and watching dresses twirl for our moon, eh? Makes a man wonder when our true ruler's gonna rise up and deliver us salvation.
Enough of that. Such things are not for common soldiers to question.
'Twould seem I drank such drink that I am drunk.
alright, let's keep it moving. Looks like we gotta find the False Sovereign.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batal. Apparently, even privately owned items will come to be curtailed soon.
How dreadful! I've some servants ferrying things over from Batal. Mayhap I ought to hasten them along.
Gossip in the capital. Alright, so there was a cutscene of guy walking this way.
I'm partial to a little quiet from time to time.
Wow, almost blew my cover. All right, let's go in here, see what's going on.
Suppose I ought to earn my...
New trophy unlocked. Feel free to pause if you want to read this stuff.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We
need to scour the area. Well, scour all you like.
In here.
Open up!
Open this door right now.
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Cool. All right, so we got some new information. Pretty much found out who the man behind the mask is. Also found out that the False Sovereign is really just a pawn used by her. Not a real pawn, but just a means to an end until her son comes of age. So we're finding out a little bit about the plot. Pretty interesting. Let's see if we can report all this stuff back to Captain Brant and see what happens next.
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phases, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
I'm not sure what we're dealing with here.
Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
Alright, so our next mission is the monster culling, or I'll check to see if there's anything else within this area before leaving. The monster culling is a bit of a journey. There is a lot of parts to it. So before I did tackle that, I'll probably see if there's anything else within this area worth doing first. But that's all going to get tackled in the next video. I do want to say thanks for tuning in. Appreciate a lot of support, all the members of the Rebel family. Appreciate you guys. If you found this video to be helpful, please let me know in the comment section below. Leave a like, all that good stuff. That's helped the channel grow. And yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for me. It's Rebel. I am out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.